Hey, I want to thank you for taking the time to join us here on Polk Place. I'm Brian Lacey, and one of my favorite, capital F, favorite groups that comes in, and I don't get them in enough, but when I do, I'm really excited about it. It's the Polk County Bully Project, and they brought me not one, but two puppies. One is Kelly, and the other one is Charlie, and they're brothers and sisters, and we'll talk with them a little bit more. But we want to introduce you to Michelle Oliver and Carley Mennell from the Polk County Bull Project or Bully Project? Bully Project. Yes. So. Yeah. You've been in with me a couple times, and you've been in once?
Once before, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me, okay, we're going to ask questions about that, but let's talk a little bit about the pups to begin with. We got Kelly and Charlie, and who are they, and how are they available?
So these are two of our pups. They're about 3.5 months old. The brown one here is Kelly. This is her brother, Charlie. They were pulled from animal control with their mom, Daisy, and two other siblings, which have been adopted, and they are looking for their forever homes, and you can apply to meet them on polkcountybullyproject.com.
Well, I noticed that you guys have, you are the Polk County Bully Project, but these dogs are not pit bulls, and that is one of the coolest things, along with working with our animal services and of course the SPC efforts of the no-kill shelters. You guys are doing your part. Talk about the importance. It doesn't have to be a pit bull to be adopted for you guys.
No, and that's one of our main goals, is to end breed selective legislation. So we don't discriminate. We pull any kind of dog that needs help. If we've got a spot, we're going to save that dog. And we've pulled a few cats in our days too. So really, any animal we can save and get into a home, if we can find a foster, we're going to save it.
Yeah. So for those that are, we've got a lot of new people to the area, and I started following you guys about 3-4 years ago on social media, and it just keeps getting bigger. I mean, you guys need bigger spaces, more animals, and the project itself is getting bigger. Talk a little bit about the Polk County Bully Project.
Okay, so a little bit about our history. We were founded in 2019 by our two directors, Angie and Shannon, and since we were founded, we have gotten almost 4,000 dogs into their forever home, so we really kind of take pride in that number. We currently have about 180 dogs and puppies in our care right now at our facility and in foster, and year to date, we've adopted about 800 dogs. So we work closely with animal control. We have pulled 65% of the rescue pulls out of animal control, so more than all the other rescues in Polk County combined. And we currently have received a grant for a safe place for strays, which we are super proud of. We are in the process of building it right now, and we will be having a ribbon cutting for it when it gets open, but it'll be an after-hours place. If a dog is found on the side of a road, instead of somebody leaving it there, we've got a gated covered shelter they'll be able to drop the dog off in, and we'll be able to get them to animal control that next morning.
Now, Carley, talk to me a little bit about your experience with the Polk County Bully Project. What is it? How did you get involved with them, and what do you do with them?
Well, one night I was having a drink with my friend here, Michelle, and she decided that we should take over the events portion of the Bully Project. There's many volunteers that are great with working with dogs and doing the things at the rescue, but we really try to promote it in other ways by getting out in the public, having lots of events, whether we're part of other people's events and just have a booth there. Sometimes we have our own events. We even have some at our rescue where you can come in and see how we function. So yeah, my job is really more to promote and raise money.
Talk a little bit about, just briefly touch on some of the other things. If folks don't have that kind of connection to it, what are some of the other things that they can do within the project?
That's what I think is so great about the Bully Project, is there's just a plethora of different ways. You can even show up and do a doggy day out, take a dog out for just a couple of hours, break up the monotony in that dog's day so it's not just in the rescue 24/7. You could just take it out, get it a pup cup, go for a little walk, take a nap, and then bring it right back. So just no commitment there, just the fun parts. And some people, that's all they can give, and that's great. That is huge for a dog.
Now, Michelle, how did you get involved with them?
So I started walking dogs with the rescue probably about 3.5 years ago, and I fell in love with them, just going there, spending time with the dogs, seeing the difference a couple hours a day would make, and probably about a year in, I realized I could help make a bigger impact, and that's when I really jumped more to the event side.
And one thing that y'all need to know at home, when they say a couple hours, here's exactly what they did. They took off from work today, 2 hours, in time to pick up the pups, and then come here, do this taping, and promote, and then take the dogs back, and then go back to work. That's all it takes, just 2 hours a day, and you can make a difference with the Polk County Bully Project. And if you have the aptitude or the love or anything, especially promotions like what these ladies do, join them. They can always use their help. There's always something going on that you can promote this project and get homes to dogs. And 2 hours, 3 a week, and you could make a difference. And one of the things that you guys are doing to make a difference is getting them out in the community. Let's talk about some of the stuff that you have going on coming up in going through to December.
Okay, so we have a couple events we're joining in November. So starting on November 3rd, we're actually going out to a multi-rescue fundraiser event with Delaney. I don't know if you've heard of her, but Delaney's Lemonade Stand. They're doing a huge adoption event at the Dallas Bowl, so we will take some of our dogs out to that. Following that, we do a lot in Bartow. Bartow is one of our favorite communities. They love us and we love them, so we'll be doing the Honeybee Market and the First Friday in Bartow. And then we do have a painting party, which we'll be doing on November 17th, where you can come out, have a couple of drinks, and paint some artwork and take it home.
With pups?
Painting, we'll have puppies out there. The dogs won't be painting this one. You'll be painting. The dogs
I think that would be fun. You paint their little feet and let it put the thing down and then sell it.
We've done that at a couple of our open shelter events. Yeah. Yep. And then kind of going into November, we'll be doing our holiday donation drives and sponsor our dog fundraisers.
When you say fundraiser, there is a desperate need. Although you have a grant here and there, you rely on the generosity of the communities and these fundraising events. Talk to me sheer numbers. I know that we were talking, you said you had some numbers that in the amount of animals that you guys deal with. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I mean, right this moment we have 180 dogs and puppies in our care, and every dog we get in goes out spayed and neutered. That's one of the things we're trying to do is stop the overpopulation. So the average normal spay and neuter for any dog is $125 for our rescue price. That doesn't include any of the vaccines or whatnot. So that's absolute minimum. We have our facility costs. We do have a small staff. You have to have paid people there who are going to show up every day, but the biggest part of this is volunteer driven. So those costs, we don't receive government funding. We have gotten a handful of grants, but we rely on the generosity of our community, and to this day they have always come through for us. Even $5 at a time adds up.
Carley, talk about the importance of volunteers. What I want you to do is recruit, whether it be with you guys putting on events, whether it be walking, whether it be helping with the shelter itself. Recruit for the Polk County Bully Project, if you would, please.
Don't forget the laundry help.
You're so right. You're so right. One of the biggest needs that we have on a daily basis is, of course, walking the dogs, because we do have so many in the shelter, but laundry is a real problem for us. Even the washing machine is not able to keep up most days, and it breaks often, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
So we're always trying to raise money to get a new washing machine. But even if you just come, switch out some laundry for a couple of hours, fold some towels. That's such a huge help for us. We do have a team of people that do it every single day, bless their hearts, that are just out there constantly dealing with the very smelly laundry that we have all of the time.
And I want you to recruit for me, if you could, fosters. There's a lady over in the control room that has these two, and talk about the importance of fostering.
Yes, I feel like these two might have a foster now after meeting her. We are foster based. Yes, we do have the on-site facility, but there's only so many dogs we can keep there. The only reason we're able to save as many as we are is because of people that are able to take a dog for a night, a week, a month, however long it takes, and that is how we're able to save the majority of our dogs.
All right, Michelle, take us home and tell folks how they can adopt one or two. They are brothers and sisters. Ideally, Ideally, it'd be great if they go together, but everybody else has been split up. You know, the Beatles split up. You know,
they did. All great things come to an end. Yes, but these two are definitely looking for their forever home. All of our adoptions, they include the spay and neuter and all age-appropriate vaccines. So our puppy adoptions are $400. It is tax deductible. Goes to a great cause. So these two are available, and you can put in your application on polkcountybullyproject.com, or just follow us on Facebook and shoot us a message. Keep in mind we are volunteer-driven, so sometimes it takes a little while, but we promise we will get back to you.
Yeah. Listen, please, please, please come back and see me. As long as we're taping, bring puppies in, recruit, do whatever you can. The couch is yours. You guys come back and see me, will you please?
Absolutely.
Will do. Thank you for having us.
Polk County Bully Project is a foster-based nonprofit 501c3 rescue operation that works to find forever homes for this misunderstood breed. Through local adoption and rescue partnerships, they are giving these dogs their chance at a happily ever after. They're dedicated to their goal of reducing euthanasia rates of these dogs in Polk County. Currently, dogs deemed pit bull are rescue only. For more information on their efforts or how you can help them, look them up on the web at polkcountybullyproject.org or follow them on Facebook at Polk County Bully Project. If you enjoyed that episode of Polk Place, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and even check out the next one.